third grade. Today we're doing lesson 78, multiplying multiples of 10. And the first thing that we're going to do is review our tens. And you know that a lot of times we do those by doing jumping jacks. We start out with 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. When we look at those numbers, we can break those down. If we take 20, the 2 right here, times 10 is 20. So the 0 added onto the 2 is really 2 groups of 10. 2 times 10 is 20. So 3 times 10 is just a 3 with a 0 at the end, because 3 times that 1 is 3 with a 0. So 30 can be broke down as 30 equals 3 times 10. And 40 equals 4 times 10. So when we multiply larger numbers that end in a 0, it can be simplified very easily. For example, let's say we have 4 times 30. We can break this up into multiplying by 3 digits. We can do 4 times 3, because this is really 3 times 10. 30 is 3 times 10. So now multiply 4 times 3 is 12, and then 12 times 10 is, remember, when you multiply by 10, it's just adding a 0 at the end. So it is 12 with a 0. 12 times 10 equals 120. Let's try some word problems as well. We get our handy dandy colored markers here to mark some things that are of importance to us as we read. Diana has 7 $20 bills. How much money is that? Well, first of all, we're going to think how much total money it is. So we need to know $20 bills, and how many of them? 7. How much money is that in all? We need to multiply. So 7 times $20 can be broke up into 7 times, and then break up the 20 into 2 times 10. Therefore, 7 times 2 is 14 times 10, and that equals a 14 with a 0 at the end. And remember to put the dollar sign, $140. So Diana has 7 $20 bills. How much money is that? $140. Finally, you may have to zero in on this with your computer, but there are 40 cubes in each layer of a rectangular prism. How many cubes are there in 4 layers? Basically, the clue is volume. And if you remember, volume equals length times width times height. Ladies and gentlemen, if there are 40 cubes in a layer, that is already your length and width. So it's 40 times, and it says in each layer of a rectangular prism. How many cubes are there in 4 layers? So 40 times 4. Well, we break up 40 into 10 times 4 times 4. And we know 4 times 4 is 16. This is quite small. I hope you can see that. And then 10 times 16 is just 16 with a 0 at the end. So we have 16 with a 0 at the end is 160. Now, how do we label that? We label that because with cubic, and it says rectangular prism, but these would be cubic units. It does not say if they're inches or not. So it's 160 cubic units. And there you have multiplying by tens, multiplying multiples by tens. Have a great day. See you next week. Bye.